In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use the option screeners inside of the options trading toolbox. This is a completely free screener for any options trader to use. So again, you'll go to optionstradingtoolbox.com and click on option screener right here. This will load up the option screener. The option screener is used to locate single options that you think will do well. This means if you're looking to buy a call to go long a certain stock, or you're looking to short a put that has a great credit or is elevated or some reason like that, those are reasons to use individual options. You can also use this filter to target great options that you then layer on to create a strategy behind, like a credit spread or an iron condor built around one key option. So if we're looking at it, we have a show filters button right here. This show filters will allow us to filter by a ton of things. I'm going to go through each one. We have basic information, so you can filter based on different ticker symbols, based on if it's a stock, an ETF, or an index, based on if it's a put or a call. So those are the basic information ways that you can sort. Next is pricing information. This is mainly built around the stock price. So you can look for a minimum or maximum stock price. Minimum means this amount or higher. Max means that amount or less than. Stock change, which means aka since the change of last day, how much has it changed? The premium divided by stock price, so aka how much of the premium are you collecting based on a percentage of the stock price? And then the expected move, aka what is the expected range for this stock to go in the next 30 days? You can look at that expected range as well. Volatility information looks at IV, so you can look at either the IV rank or the IV percentage. So IV percentage or IV rank are the two ways to look at it. You can look at options Greeks. You can look at it based on delta ranges. Maybe you only want to target a 5 delta to a 30 delta range. You want to look for that. You can look for a specific gamma range, theta decay range if you're trying to collect a certain amount of theta decay per your contract. You can also look at vega range as well. If you ever have any questions at which one of these input fields mean, just hover over it and it'll explain it a bit more for you. There's also more information on options. So this is our greatest filter sorting feature. It allows you to look for options within a certain bid range, within a certain ask price range that has a certain bid to ask spread ratio. This is very important if you're looking for tighter spreads. Looking for a certain option change throughout the day. So maybe an options contract that has changed over 500%, right? You want to see something that's moving, maybe something that's decreased a certain amount. You can look for option contracts based on changes. Look for it based on particular expiration dates, certain DTEs out in the future, open interest, percentage out of the money, percentage in the money, the probability of being out of the money, the probability of being in the money, and the put to call open interest ratio. So there's so many different ways to sort by options to nail down your perfect option criteria. In addition to that, there's earnings and dividends. So if you know that an earnings date is coming up, a dividends date is coming up for a certain asset, and you want to search for options that may match a perfect strategy that you have to take advantage of that market, you can do that. And there's also dark pool activity in here as well. So if there's any block trades, unusual volume, sweep orders, you can look for all those by clicking on block, sweep, unusual, and you can filter by to find those as well. Your dark pool order activity will be the strictest filter. Again, there's not as many. If we look here at the bottom, we're tracking over 391,000 different options contracts at any given moment of the day. So we are looking at a lot of contracts, but again, there's only so many that meet dark pool criteria. So if you do filter by that, be careful because you will be filtering out a lot. But regardless, by setting these filters, you can find the exact options that you're looking for. Once you have nailed down a particular filter setup that you like, you can click on the Save Filter button. You'll be able to put in a name, and you can name that filter that you go back to later. Once you save that filter, you just click on Load Filters. This will open up a pop-up, and this pop-up will show you all the saved filters you have, plus some default filters that I've made, all inside of there. You can see them here. Again, we have the preset filters looking for high premium, weekly momentum, deep value in the money, dividend capture, and then you can also see your saved filters here as well. So all that can now be visible in one spot. You can save and quickly filter by that in the future. So that is the option screener that we have access to. There's also access to the strategy screener. So when you're inside of this, allows you to filter for specific strategies. So inside the option screener, again, tracking over 391,000 different options contracts at any given moment. But this is, how can we take all those 390,000 options contracts and put them together with different strike prices in a way to create a very favorable trading setup. And so that's exactly what the goal behind that is. So we allow you to filter by and create strategies around call credit spreads, put credit spreads, and iron condors, which are the three most popular option strategies. Again, you have all the filters that you could ever need here, from basic information to pricing information to volatility, all the same thing that you had on the options screener, but you also have this strategy metrics. Inside of strategy metrics, you have probability of profit for this strategy that we've constructed, the return on capital, return on risk, win rate, max profit, max loss, and credit received. So many different ways to filter by the ideal strategy and trade setup that you're looking for. In the same manner, you can save this filter once you find a good setup, so you can repeatedly go back to find those ideal contracts and those ideal setups. All of this is listed inside of here, and you can see the symbol, IV rank, strategy, DTE, probability of profit, return on capital, and credit. You also have the details here, which is awesome. If you click on details, it's the same for the option screener. It shows you all the details about that contract or that trade. For instance, this is a strategy to call credit spread. So it shows you the different trade legs you're looking at, the price for each, the delta. It's showing you your strategy metrics, your risk to reward, and again, all the things you want to know about this particular strategy. But not only that, this also integrates very well with another feature inside the options trading toolbox, which is our options calculator or profit and loss visualizer tool. And so if you click on, let's say, hey, I like this strategy. This is a cool one. It's 11% return on my money. Could make a $58 return here. Pretty good. You can click on visualize this. It'll take all the details of the strategy, plug it into the options calculator for you, and instantly generate a profit and loss chart of it. Obviously, it's called credit spreads. That means the stock market has to go down for you to make money on this. But you can see all the details about the trade here. You can play with the different strike prices, play with the IV, and now you're not only finding great strategies using the filter, but you're able to visualize it in a way to construct it of, does this work? Does this meet my ideal goals and all that stuff? All in one place. So no more clicking, dragging, refilling. Again, you can screen and you can see the calculator results all in one spot. So that is how to use the option screeners. For some more housekeeping things, if you click on more free tools, there is a help desk section. And this help desk section is a particular article for the option screener and for the option strategy screener in case you want more information. Otherwise, the best way to learn is to go test it out for yourself. So go to optionstradingtoolbox.com and start testing these today. And I can't wait to see how you do with it.